Dr. Elie, we learned the UK was part of this mission, RAF actually, was part of this mission to capture this Venezuelan-linked, Russian-flagged oil tanker yesterday in the North Atlantic. Do you think that the UK's done this because it needs to carry favour with the US right now? Because NATO has been something that keeps on coming up, and if the US is going to withdraw from NATO, obviously we discussed Greenland. So do you think this is a way of the UK to say, we're here for you?
First, yes, definitely. But let me start with the bromance in that sense. I think it's not bad. It's good to have a good personal relationship between world leaders in general, especially in a situation where the American administration is so individual-centered in that sense, and the personality of President Trump and J.D. Vance and other people plays a huge role in how American policy is made in this period. So it's good to appeal to that personal connection. It's good to have that personal connection. It could break a lot of barriers or of hurdles in potential negotiations. Definitely, as Rebecca mentioned, the key focus of the UK is to find a solution for Ukraine, and they truly feel the Russian threat in that sense, which is not felt in Washington or not reciprocated. So definitely they will be focusing on that. Definitely, I think more importantly, with regards to the whole NATO situation, I think if anybody is able to bridge that gap between the US position and the European position, it's going to be the UK. If they are up to the challenge, if they are willing to play that role, I think they are well placed to play that role. And small cooperations like the issue on the tanker or other things could lead way to more discussions, more convincing of other ways on how to reassure the US on Greenland, how to give the US what it needs in Greenland without actually having an aggressive action against it. An action that is being really questioned by even the strongest supporters of President Trump in the Republican camp. And I was just telling you before the show that Senator John Kennedy, who is a staunch supporter of President Trump, said it would be extremely stupid to have an aggressive action against a NATO member. And he said, I strongly believe President Trump is not a stupid person, so he would not be doing such a thing. It's a very, very controversial issue. But again, Trump has done worse things in that sense. But there's a potential, again, for the role of the UK to bridge that gap between the Atlantic shores.